And if we are cowards, our children will ask us questions. Imagine if in Burkina we refuse to fight, and we accept to submit to live in slavery. Tomorrow our children will grow up. They will ask questions. Were our parents cowards to leave us in slavery? Whether we are alive or dead, we will feel it. The coward is afraid. And the imperialists have understood. They try to instill fear in the leaders so that you become cowards. Because when you are a coward, all other vices can arise. They do everything to make us afraid. They come into our palaces. They threaten us directly or with veiled threats. Of course, we respond as we should. They always take examples. They will tell us, Thomas Sankara tried to do it like this, but where is he? He is dead. The Haitian president, he tried to do it like this. Where is he? He is dead. Gaddafi tried like this. Where is he? He is dead. These are the veiled statements made to us to instill fear. And then we also often see some young people trying to follow in the footsteps in a different way. You can hear them say, such a person ruled like this, he has the sepulchre. Such a person ruled like this, he is in prison. All this to try to scare us, to make us cowards. I think they haven't understood something. When we say the homeland or death we shall overcome, it's not just a phrase, it has its full meaning. We are not afraid and we will never be afraid. We will continue our struggle. They have undoubtedly and surely scared numerous African heads of state. You often see, when we speak or when we have the opportunity to be in certain situations abroad, we often make statements to call on African heads of state to wake up, take care of our youth, to be able to initiate our real development. We are often misunderstood. Some have responded publicly to our statements because they feel targeted. But I can assure you, youth, that when we find ourselves in their corridors, these same heads of state tell us, you are on the right track. This is what needs to be done for Africa to feel empowered. So, we ask them questions about why you don't do as we do, why you don't support us. And if we are cowards,
they think it's a secret. It's not. In the shadows of our everyday lives, there are forces at work, pulling strings and making decisions that affect us all. They operate in the dark, believing their actions are hidden from the public eye. But what if I told you that their secrets are not as well kept as they think? What if I told you that we have been watching, listening, and learning? What if I told you a powerful group is working behind the scenes? This group, known as Ecowas, is not just a collection of nations. It's a network of influential individuals and entities, all with their own agendas. They meet in secret, away from the prying eyes of the public, making decisions that could shape the future of entire regions. What if their plans could change your life? Imagine waking up one day to find that the world as you know it has changed. Policies have shifted, economies have been altered, and your daily life is no longer the same. These changes don't happen overnight, but they are the result of careful planning and execution by those in power. And what if they were trying to keep it all a secret? They move in silence, their actions cloaked in mystery. They believe that by keeping the public in the dark, they can continue to operate without opposition. But secrets have a way of coming to light, and the truth is often closer than we think. Well, here's the thing. They're not as sneaky as they think. We've been paying attention. We've seen the signs, the patterns, the subtle shifts in power. We know what they're up to, and we're not going to let them get away with it. We know what they're up to. We've gathered information, connected the dots, and uncovered their plans. This isn't just speculation or paranoia, this is real, and it's happening right now. We're talking about Ecowas, and we're ready for them. We're not just sitting idly by, waiting for them to make their move. We're organizing, strategizing, and preparing to take action. We know that the power to change the future lies in our hands, and we're ready to fight for it. This isn't about conspiracy theories. This is about real people, real actions, and real consequences. It's about understanding the forces at play and being prepared to stand up for what we believe in. This is about protecting ourselves. It's about ensuring that our voices are heard and that our rights are protected. We can't afford to be passive or complacent. We must be vigilant, informed, and ready to act. It's about understanding the forces at play and being prepared to fight back. We need to educate ourselves, share information, and build a network of like-minded individuals who are committed to making a difference. This is about our future. It's about the world we want to create for ourselves and for future generations. We have the power to shape our destiny, but we must be willing to take a stand. The time for action is now. Let's make sure that the secrets of the powerful are brought to light and that we are ready to face whatever challenges come our way. Ecowas stands for the Economic Community of West African States. Sounds boring, right? Like a bunch of bureaucrats sitting around talking about trade deals. And on the surface, that's what they want you to think. They talk about economic cooperation and regional integration. They talk about peace and stability. But behind the smiles and handshakes, there's something else going on. Something they don't want you to know about. Here's the truth. Ecowas wants more than just economic cooperation. They want control. They want to dictate policy across West Africa. They want to erode national sovereignty and centralize power in their hands. Think about it. They're slowly but surely taking over more and more aspects of our lives. They're meddling in our elections, dictating our economic policies, and even interfering in our internal affairs. This isn't just about economics, it's about power, and they're hungry for it.
Check one, check.
Don't just take my word for it, look at what they're doing. Remember that so-called peacekeeping force they sent to insert country name? They called it a peacekeeping mission, but it felt a lot more like an invasion. Or, how about the way they pressured insert country name into adopting that disastrous economic policy? They said it was for the greater good, but it only benefited them, not the people. The evidence is everywhere. They talk about unity and cooperation, but their actions speak louder than their words. Section 5. We see you unmasking Ecowas's tactics. Ecowas operates in the shadows. They use their economic clout to bully smaller nations. They spread propaganda through their controlled media outlets. They silence dissent and crush opposition. But here's the thing. We're on to them. We see through their lies and their deception. We recognize their tactics for what they are. Attempts to control and manipulate. We may not have their money or their power, but we have something they don't, the truth, and we're not afraid to expose them. Section 6. United we stand. Our collective strength. They underestimate us. They look at us and see only our differences. They see the lines that divide our countries, the languages that separate our words, and the cultures that distinguish our traditions. But they fail to see the common thread that binds us all together. They think we're divided, weak, and easily manipulated. They believe that by sowing seeds of discord, they can break our spirit and control our destiny. They see our disagreements and think they can exploit them to their advantage, but they are gravely mistaken. They think they can pick us off one by one, but they're wrong. For every attempt to divide us, we grow stronger. For every effort to weaken us, we become more resilient. We stand firm in our resolve, knowing that our strength lies in our unity. We are the people of West Africa. We are resilient, we are resourceful, and we are united. Our history is rich with stories of overcoming adversity, of standing tall in the face of challenges, and of forging ahead despite the odds. We draw strength from our ancestors, who fought for our freedom and laid the foundation for our future. We may speak different languages, come from different backgrounds, and have different beliefs, but these differences are our strength. They add to the rich tapestry of our collective identity. They bring diverse perspectives and solutions to the table, making us more innovative and adaptable. But we are all united in our desire for a better future. A future where our children can grow up in peace and prosperity. A future where our resources are used for our benefit, not exploited by others. A future where we can determine our own path and make our own decisions. A future free from external control and interference. We have the right to self-determination, to chart our own course, and to build a society that reflects our values and aspirations. We will not be swayed by those who seek to impose their will upon us. We are stronger together than we are apart. Our unity is our shield, our collective strength is our weapon. When we stand together, we are an unbreakable force. We support each other, lift each other up, and move forward as one. And together, we will resist Ecowas's attempts to control us. We will stand firm in our conviction, unwavering in our determination. We will show the world that the people of West Africa are not to be underestimated. Our collective strength will guide us to a future of freedom, dignity, and self-reliance. Section 7. Knowledge is power, staying informed and aware. So how do we fight back? The first step is awareness. We need to educate ourselves and others about Ecowas's true agenda. We need to be vigilant, to question everything, and to be wary of their propaganda. Read independent news sources, follow alternative voices on social media, talk to your friends and neighbors, share information and raise awareness. We need to be informed and engaged citizens if we want to protect our freedoms. Section 8. Prepared for anything, our multi-layered defense. Awareness is important, but it's not enough. In today's world, simply knowing about the issues we face is just the first step. We must move beyond awareness and take concrete actions to safeguard our communities and our future. We need to be prepared to take action. This means organizing, mobilizing, and being ready to respond to any challenges that come our way. It's about being proactive rather than reactive. We need to build a multi-layered defense to protect ourselves from Ecowas's overreach. This defense isn't just about physical barriers. It's about creating a resilient community that can withstand external pressures. This means strengthening our own institutions, supporting local businesses, and promoting self-reliance. By doing so, we ensure that our communities remain robust and capable of facing any adversity. It means diversifying our economies. We must look at various sectors and ensure that we are not overly dependent on any single industry. This diversification will provide stability and growth opportunities, and reducing our dependence on foreign aid. While aid can be beneficial, over-reliance can make us vulnerable. By building our own capacities, we can stand on our own feet, and most importantly, it means standing up for our rights. Every individual in our community has a role to play in ensuring that our rights are respected and upheld, and demanding accountability from our leaders. Our leaders must be transparent and answerable to the people. This accountability is crucial for maintaining trust and integrity within our community. We need to be ready to resist, to challenge, and to defend our sovereignty. This resistance is not just about opposing external forces, but also about ensuring that our internal systems are just and fair. And to defend our sovereignty. Our sovereignty is our right to self-determination, to make decisions that best serve our people without undue external influence. By building a multi-layered defense, we ensure that our communities are prepared, resilient, and capable of facing any challenge that comes our way. Section 9. Their move, we are ready. Ecowas may have money, they may have power, but they don't have us. They don't have our spirit, they don't have our determination. We will not be pawns in their game. We will not be silenced. We will not be controlled. We are the people of West Africa and we are ready. Let them come, we are waiting.